attached. No, there won't be any catch.
Tiana, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
What's the earliest memory you have of loving music and getting into a music career?
I definitely grew up with music around me. My dad was a very good jazz pianist.
Okay, so it's in the family.
Yeah. And mum can sing as well, but dad would play piano man all the time and sing. And my brother and I have an older brother. He would sing as well and harmonise with me because I was actually quite a shy singer. I wouldn't sing for years. I didn't sing until towards the end of high school. As a kid, my brother and I would get a lot of compliments for being really great singers, and then I'd go through primary school, and when you're good at things, you can be bullied and that kind of stuff.
Don't stand out too much. Don't be too good at something.
That was exactly what it was. Yeah. So I think I would always be the person that would harmonise and I would hide behind, and it wasn't until I chose music as an elective in high school where my music teacher, we had to solo, and he was like, what have you been doing this whole time?
Yeah.
And then
I love that. Sometimes you need that mentor or an adult figure to give you that boost of confidence. That's really important.
Yeah, he was very amazing, and he definitely gave me that confidence and pushed me to eventually perform in front of the whole school, which was so nerve-wracking, but that knocked down a lot of walls.
What advice would you give someone who's up and coming, someone who's watching this and they've maybe got that doubt and that fear that you had earlier on? What would you say to them?
I can say, don't care what others think, but I know that that really does come with maturity and growth and life experience. It's one thing to say it, but it's actually super hard to not care about what people think.
Yeah.
I think for me, what really helped was surrounding myself with like-minded people and people in the industry, and being the worst in the room is the best thing to do as well, because you're only pushing yourself, which is why I feel like Sydney was really good for me, because I'm down here and there's just so many incredible artists in Sydney, and it's
who you surround yourself with.
So I'd say really keep doing it, keep at it, keep writing, keep trying to network and make connections and be polite and respectful. I think that's people will just read you straight away, and I feel like if you're not genuinely a nice person, people aren't going to want to work with you. So
people will remember that as well. It stays with you. People
Word
will
gets
forget
around
what you say. They'll remember how you made them feel.
Yeah, that's a huge one as well, because I might want to work with someone and I'll go to someone else and be like, have you heard of this person? And then they're like, yes. And then they'll give me notes on that person. And I'm like, the fact that they even know each other is crazy if they're in two different cities. But it gets around 100% in the industry. So,
that's really good advice. Can we speak about your songs that you performed? We loved them. Let's talk about Astronaut first. Can you give some context and meaning behind that song?
The story of how that song came about, I think it's mind-blowing. It was summer in Sydney, and I went to Bronte Beach, busy summer day. This guy on the phone close next to me because it's so busy. And he's like, I'm looking for a top liner. Like, starts talking about music. And I'm like, okay, Tiana, you need to talk to this person. You need to just turn and talk. I was like, talk to them. So he starts getting ready to leave, I thought. And I was like, do it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, just do it. And he gets up and leaves. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, that was pathetic. All you had to do was turn and talk to him.
Yeah.
He actually didn't take his stuff. And he came back and I turned to him and I was like, so, are you in the music industry? And he was like, oh yeah, I am actually. And then we started chatting and had all these mutuals, and he was the producer and who I worked with for Astronaut.
Amazing.
So that song would not have been born if I didn't sit next to him.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite songs I've ever written. When I do write music, I always try and write from that vulnerable, real place. I feel like if I can't personally relate to it, then I don't know how anyone else could. So I still always try and stay true to the meaning. That's the song, which is ultimately about love, and perhaps love not always working out, but knowing that you do have that unconditional love for them and it's infinite.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. That vulnerability, you can hear it and you can see it when you perform. I love that story.
So I float like an astronaut and I let gravity take me to the ends of the earth tonight, where you held on to me so tight, wrapped up in my emotions, shaping my own existence. But like we always said,
Outright Attached, we love it. Tell me the story and the context behind that song.
That was one of my earlier songs that I wrote. For me, it was slightly more R&B than any of my other songs, which I did really like about it. But again, it was that vulnerable love song. Liam and I really pushed the R&B, and he's amazing on keys, as you heard. So we just went
really is.
full
Do you guys
send.
work together a lot?
Yeah, we do. He's a good friend of mine, so whenever I need a keyboard player or a singer, because he can sing as well.
Yeah, you can see that relationship and that bond there when you work with people a lot. It's definitely evident. You can see it. There's like a comfort level to the performance. Do the lyrics come first, or is it the melody? What's your process like?
My process is I normally will sit down with either the guitar or the piano and hum, and then I'm always recording myself because I forget what I hum, and then say whatever words. And then the gibberish is very important to sing because it also shapes the melody and the way you sing certain notes.
Baby, there's no catch, you got me. Outright attached. I love your soul. Your soul and your smile. I love your soul and your smile. I think I'll stay for a while.
Who would be a dream feature for you or a collaboration?
I have so many.
Yeah.
But probably a rapper, like maybe G-Eazy or NF.
Awesome. Yeah.
I think that would be sick to do that little singing part that the females
And
do.
either you on a track of theirs or
or them
on
them,
yours. Yeah.
them on a track
that's
of mine.
cool. I can see that. Tiana, thank you so much for the chat. I've loved talking to you,
Thank you.
the performance was incredible, and all the best.
Thank you. I've had a great time here, so thank you. That's what I heard the first. I used to be on my own when I'm trying to sing.